Hey, my wisdom lights, come on in and welcome to our new video talking about our community road opener. We're getting back on track. The last 3 plus 5 years have been a big shift. Okay, we're getting back to our monthly, weekly prayers, road openers, and more consistent in it being televised and talked about publicly more than what we used to for the past 2 3 years. Okay, we're back with a lot of hurdles, a lot of wars, a lot of fights, a lot of regeneration has been done. You know, it's time to really get back on track. And it's a good thing when you find yourself and you stamp it and you hold tight to it that you're about to get yourself back on track. And you know, sometimes you do need a community. So that's what this video is about, breaking down the community role opener, our community, our wisdom lights. What does this mean? How do you join? How you be consistent? How you anchor yourself in your reality more. And what do I mean by that? I mean, you know, becoming more self-aware, becoming more self-aware of others, that Jesus energy, where you become the observer and not always responding off of emotion. Emotion is like fire, water, different elements moving through you. You know, you have to know how to meditate, be in a meditative mindfulness, stillness way when you're trying to manifest your Age of Aquarius new earth desires, or your desires in general. This is nothing new under the sun. When you start studying past lives and get educated and go to colleges and take classes. We do all the classes on theinnerhousing.com. It's amazing. Try them. Talk to me. Talk to some of my advisors, my mentorees, and get used to the new wave right now. We're coming back, y'all. Get used to us pushing more in the media. Get used to our events, our parties, especially my clientele. I have some Grammy nominated clients, Grammy winners. I have a lot of award winners, pro athletes. I have a lot. I have a lot of clients that I'm really grateful for and really proud of. I'm proud of them. I'm proud of anybody that does hard work. I don't like lazy. I have a coach mindset. I have Mars conjunct the sun. Conjunct the ascendant. Trine Pluto. So there's two sibling planets talking in easy ways. Okay. That's a good strike. That means like that person's like the surgeon with the laser and know how to get the gut the fat, gut it, in a real good, beautiful way. And I have a resume. Head over to our Instagram, our social medias, my dance team. I have won awards for fitness. Don't let my weight confuse you. This might be stress. This might be other stuff I'm dealing with. We have our personal battles and it's a hurdle. We get through them, okay? But I have awards. I'm an award-winning fitness surgeon, if you will, okay? You want a brand deal, Chunky Monkey ice cream? Okay, that's another talk. We have to get into my brand deal, how my marketing resume, my marketing background, straight out of high school, graduating with those marketing honors, took those marketing classes. I am national certified in customer service and marketing. I can run multiple stores at one time. Okay, I'm lethal with sales. Okay, and how to sell things and how to get your products, your brand, your fan base, all the things you need to really sell yourself, your brand, your merch, everything about you or your company off the ground and running in a cohesive, good way. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I have a beautiful resume. I have beautiful people that I have worked with over the years. Okay. I have been the industry over 15 plus years, dance, retail, hair, all of it, y'all. I love it. I love what I have done. And that's some of the things we talk about in our community, our Discord, our private group chats and stuff like that. You know, what have you been through? What have you have gone through? And how do you get through? You have a listening ear. And like I said, I have mastered our form of coaching in a lot of different community cases. I'm just breaking down my resume, breaking down who I am, how I approach things. And if you buy my products, my oils and things like that, what you're buying. You're buying, when you buy people products, especially magic, you're buying their resume, you're buying who they are. If you know this person is award-winning with fitness, when you use my product, you're going to be inspired to move. Especially with me, I'm an Angel Inspirational Group in the church. So that awakening, we're going to talk about that in this video a little later. That moment of having that spiritual awakening at 23, 24, 25 years old. Good shout out to y'all babies out there at the age right now. that awakening Saturn square Saturn moment at that age for a lot of souls to start waking up. Jesus, a lot of souls start waking up. Good luck to you. Reach out. We're here for you. Okay. But when you buy a person product like that, it has, you know, certain resumes, certain things on it, you know, you're buying their wisdom, their energy, their ashe, their spirit, if you will. That is beautiful, but also scary, dangerous if you're not aware of it. And I'm about to make you aware of it. Okay? Well, I need to sell. Okay, I want to sell. And I want you to pick me. Okay, so with that, try my heal alls. My heal alls amazing. My healing touch. I'm level 3 Reiki master. I know all the sigils for Reiki for the body when I do the body, and you know the healing when I do your massages and things like that. I have my massage therapy diploma, my certificates, my certifications. I have all that. I have my cosmetology license, my cosmetology diploma, all that. And when you go to trade schools and stuff like that, they just condense the 4 years down to less than 2 years, like associate degree. But you have to clock in and do things by state, so it still is like a degree, but you know you get your diploma quicker. So just for my young ones out there to differentiate, you know, speed. And the God is Nike rule over things that are quicker. And we're going to make that a conversation as well, being comfortable in the attributes, in the skills and talents of the different Loa spirits, gods, goddesses, angels, archangels, beings, and things like that. And making you feel comfortable and easy to digest, especially our Sports players and a lot of people that have a lot of power and use a lot of grit, especially like athletes. They channel a lot, and when you're an athlete, you don't care about none of this I'm saying. You're tired. You're tired. I got 2 to 3 texts a couple hours ago. I was just marketing on social media, and they all said, make some videos, make some videos, make some videos. They talk to me, break it down. I'm trying to understand you more. I'm trying to get my head out the clouds. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to become more aware, self-aware, and better as a person, better as a brother, sister, sibling, child, a partner, a lover. You know, all trying to become better. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But people get lost in the limelight. People get lost in their powers. People get lost in the game. People get lost in the hustle. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's life. But you have to get right, okay? Especially if you want the great wealth that Age Aquarius is offering. Remember, write this down, my wisdom lights. Everything Aquarius rule. I want you to go research more. We're not lazy here. I'm going to give you some few pointers, and I want you to do your research and come back to me and our Discord and our private groups and talk about this. Make this a conversation. So I want you to go look up everything about Aquarius. That's our community role opener energy right now. That's the astrology right now. And astrology is the forecast. That's all that right now. So Aquarius is the 11th zodiac sign. Aquarius rules the house of fans, gains, the heavens, uniqueness, how someone stand out from everybody else, how someone is a fan of something, how someone is, how your archangel may be built, how your alien may be built, how your experience with heaven energy, the last air sign, fixed mean it's stuck. It has to stay that way. It can't move. All the 4 fixed signs, go research about astrology. All the 4 fixed signs. I would recommend you getting the goddess Urania statue. We will be offering it on our website soon. A goddess of astronomy, astrology, and things like that. Amazing to work with. I recommend anybody that is watching my channel into the spirituality, metaphysics. I recommend y'all working with the muses. Their energy is more fun, vibrant, and feel like safe. They're not really going to do any harm to you due to their heart chakra, their grace. If you know things about the muses, okay? So just make sure you're aware of, you know, finding those things, those tools to pray to. And we're going to talk about that in this video. It's going to be a little long one, but the full video will be on my YouTube channel. Check out my YouTube channel. I will chop it up for our Instagrams and our TikToks as well. So you understand what I just talked about, the products. I gave my introduction about, people resumes and why me, why this, why do this, why expand more in spirituality, metaphysics, and understanding the other side, the sixth house all the way up to the 12th. Not so much the first six zodiac signs, Aries to Virgo, Libra to Pisces, everything that's supposed to be closed off and hidden. Hey y'all, come on in, welcome, welcome, welcome. Head over to my Instagram, my social medias, my website, and check out our community role opener and all our products. Okay, we have shipment come in tomorrow, so if you need product now, we got like 5 boxes coming in tomorrow. So head over, and thank y'all so much for shopping, buying. We have a good restock tomorrow. Okay, so we should have enough product for last us like a good 2 weeks, and after that I'll be placing more orders. So yeah, save your money. We have Afterpay, we have Klarna, we have other PayPals, we have different things like that to help out our customers and clients. Excuse me. But for me, our community role opener is a safe place for me to express myself and be away shore with my twin flame unions with an S, and my bring in the other ascended masters, the other lower spirits, the gods, goddesses, beings like that, the other angels, archangels, to come in and have a safe space, especially in the especially my girls. They graduate out of my dance program. They all growing up. They all at the age I was when I had my awakening. So it feels more right to my coach standpoint of like being away shore for them and being that parental spirit for them, that mentor spirit for them, the coach spirit for them, still after dance, and finding that work balance with coaching and being a friend, and helping hand, for them. I have a lot of godchildren. A lot of my girls have kids, and my kids, so I have a lot of people that I work closely with, and I want to see them, of course, as a coach standpoint. I want to see them blossom, transform into beautiful people, beautiful butterflies, beautiful beings into society. So that's some of my goals with my community. Plus, give people that are not aware or don't want to do the work the inspiration to keep going and, look at my beautiful smile, my second house, and dive deeper into it. They may have questions. They may like my energy. Everybody is different. Everybody have different gifts, talents, and skills. Everybody have different looks. Okay, and that is okay. God is beautiful, and that's some things we talk about in our community overs, our ceremonies, about how God is beautiful, that everybody looks different, everybody is a different color, a different ray, a different skill, talent, everything is, God is beautiful. God is beautiful. God is beautiful. So find grace for people, find grace for lovers out there, find grace for sexuality, find grace for racism, find grace for people hardships. Put yourself, when you become a Christed being, and when I say Christed being, just go pay the churches. I pay me, we go pay the churches. I have a resume. You ask any of my girls, they all know we went to church. I have a resume, it's there. It's done. I did the work. So with me, when you pay, I will go pay the church. I go scurry over there and pay the churches. After our community opens for the next 48 hours, I go donate to the churches and things like that to back up what my clients are doing and wanting, and plus get us a more airy leeway of getting things done, in the angelic realms and stuff like that, in ethers. But with that being said, I want y'all to remember and focus on, having the self-respect to grow, having the self-respect to ask those tough questions, having the self-respect to, be nicer to self, be sweeter to self. It's okay to be sweet to yourself. Oshun. Rish Oshun. We're going to talk about the riches in a second. In my hand of Ifa, that journey, that walk. It's okay. It's okay to be sweet. I sometimes, when life over the past couple years, when I walk with Ifa and Santeria and Lukumi and all the other religions and practices I'm studying, I'm into now, I learned that when life is hard, you can go treat yourself to something sweet. And I use my water technique, stuff I learned with dance, and getting the girl's body sculpted. Again, check out my awards and my trophies. You just check out my page, you'll see all the award-winning body sculpting I'm good at and I can do for you or your career. Okay, I think I may be linked to the Pittsburgh. One of my clients, he spiritually said, "Look, I prayed to this God, and he showed me one of the brands you over is Pittsburgh." Dope boy. So he said, "Smile," and I did. And I said, oh my God, I might be. He said, yes, I think you are the guy. Don't lie. So I said, okay, so that's in the conversation. Y'all book my brand deal sessions is amazing. I'll let you know what brands to work with and how to win. You know, one thing is learning something, but can you implement it? That's my coach power. That's my award-winning power to get the medal. Get the medal. When you buy my products, my spiritual baths, my home blessings, my massages, my oils, money, love, healing, whatever, calendar rituals, you will be inspired to win. Okay. Now the reason why I'm looking like that because Coach Cedrick, Coach Ceddy Pooh, Coach City Bear, you know, I'm not that easy or nice sometimes. I go there. Okay. We will go out in the sun. We will go out and work. We will go out in the rain. We will go out to the forest and work out. Again, don't let this weight fool you. So with that, when you order my products, pay our community opener minimum is $25 due to the price range of candles, the rituals, the papers, the positions, everything we got to get in place, the foods, the offerings and stuff I do for our rituals. Monthly, weekly, it's a lot. You know, fire blazing the inspiration to get things done. It is a lot, and it is a industry. Just like the hair industry, just like the clothing industry, the church, and you know, it is needed. You know, you need that going. So budget that. I always tell my clients to add that your spiritual hygiene, your spiritual maintenance, to your monthly, weekly budgets. Okay. So think about that. Make sure you write that down. So with me, you know, buying my stuff, you get inspired to shapeshift, transform, detox, meet this person. You'll be like, oh my God, because people always, it's just general for me, for my resume, what I've done. Like, oh my God, I met this person, I did this, I met this person, I met this person. And I just, you know, things just open up. Yeah, you will be pushed. When I light that candle, when I go, I don't got a lighter next to me. When I light that blaze and I light that incense, and I'm trying to, oh, y'all can't wait. I want to host an incense making class. I love me some good incense. I love aromatherapy. My oils are amazing. My heel oil, the way Hermes has came to me when you had a spiritual awakening, and you like, one client came right after I started coming out the closet with my spirituality, and she kept looking. You know, Hermes did with, you know, androgyny. So I was like, is she trying to tell me she's a man on this stuff? What's going on here? She kept looking, and she said, okay. And we just started talking about her eye kept going up. So I looked up, and the spirit room just opened up like angelic like. So I said, is this girl telling me she Hermes? Or something like that, Hermes Trismegistus? I said, oh my God. Like I just get so excited with this. It's so funny. It really is. It's so funny. I say, so you're Hermes and stuff like that. Well, I may be Athena. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. I'm young. I don't want to talk about this stuff. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to know none of this spiritual stuff. And that's okay. But wisdom from coach. No matter what sport, coach is coach. I have the budget. I have to train. I have to sweat just like all the other coaches. Coach is coach. Put y'all in competitions, battles. Coach is coach. You know, never judge someone from telling you their truth. I'm laughing now. I'm playing with y'all a little bit now. But never judge someone for opening up, telling you who they are, telling you their truth and their experiences here on earth. Take it, of course, however you want to take it, but take it real seriously and write it down in a mental note that's what they are, who they are, what they're trying to tell you, because you'll feel the shift. You'll feel like, okay, what are you trying to tell me? You're trying to tell me something serious. What is this you're trying to talk about? And I want you to digest that. You know, take that with a grain of salt of being ignorant to people truth. I want y'all to really dive deeper into stamping and, you know, digesting when people tell you who they are. Believe them, Maya Angelou. Believe them. Okay. So that's one of the reasons why I got Hermes oil signature going on. I have an altar to him. I have a connection to him. And not saying how my altar's built, but I have an altar to him. So, you know, I'm tread lightly for the ones that like to steal out there. I'll be watching. Remember, I'm a coach of great competitions. That not a win. But with that, I want y'all to digest and get comfortable with, you know, studying the different gods and goddesses, building those relationships, Libra, building those relationships and those connections with them, the different people that are in your life. Some of these beings are your teachers, your friends, you, your mom, your dad, your cousins. You know, you never know. So that's why I say I made that in. I like to be homage. I have a powerful fourth house stellium, strong ancestor roots. I'm very respectful to older people, ancestors. So send your mom, send your dad if you don't want to come. Send your parents. I love working with the mommies and, you know, getting mom, you know, healed up and having a good conversation. Showing mother some love, okay? So with that, I want you to get used to, you know, like getting comfortable with meditation, learning yourself. Okay, that's what our community role opener is about. Learning yourself so you can grow. Remember, Aquarius rules multiple streams of income. So just remember, we'll research what Aquarius means, what that zodiac sign rules, what the planetary body rules, and things like that. So just get ready for your spark, your inspiration, your light switch for you. Okay. I'm grateful for my position. I'm grateful for the clients. I'm grateful for everything God has blessed me with, and grateful for the class. I'm grateful for everything. So just remember the moment, the mindfulness of being grateful in the positions that you're being pushed in. Remember, if you get the medals, you get the awards, you get the gold, you go do the work, you get the life you want. It's that simple. But remember, things cost. And, you know, having a good life costs. Somebody has to get paid. The bills, the churches, your spiritual advisors, your clothes you wear on the back of your back. Somebody got to get paid. So make sure you have room for your spiritual advisors, especially now. Due to everybody alien being messed with. Everybody ethers is being messed with. Everybody angels and archangels are being messed with. Everybody X-Men powers or spiritual gifts are being tempered, and you being like pressure cooker to become a diamond or something with the X gene or the metamorphosis powers right now. It's being heightened and stressed right now, especially with Neptune and Aries. A lot of because that's a sextile. You know anything about astrology? Aries, sextile, Aquarius. So especially due to Pluto being there. You know, Pluto's a Lord of Underworld, so we got a Lord of Underworld in heaven right now. You know, the Greek guys are running. Ooh, Hades. We have the Greek, we have all the underworld gods and goddesses coming to heaven right now. So good luck to hold on, what was that one? You know, I got a shop here. Look, Persephone, my sister. Look, I got a couple clients that's Persephone. You know, she be backing me up a little bit. In Hades, oh God, he's so fine. Lord Jesus, let me get Hades archetype. If you need a gay union, pray to Hades. Okay, Hades will come through. Hades will come through. Hades will come through for you. Aphrodite usually move quick to the 3D. Maybe Dionysus. Maybe Dionysus. I don't know. Will Athena move quick? I don't know. Maybe Artemis due to the moon. Let me see. I know for sure Dionysus. I've seen some results from Dionysus. Don't be afraid of him. He's funny. He clingy a little bit, but Dionysus will get the job done. I'll pray to any earth god or goddess. I haven't seen many results with love with the earth gods or goddess. Maybe Pan. Pan is a good one to help y'all out. Maybe the muses. The muses is good. The muses is good. The muses are good. Goddess Nike. Goddess Nike. Definitely Goddess Athena. So make sure you head over to our website and get, you know, all our products and things like that. And you'll see a big turnaround, big results. But just some of those partnerships, deals, I like to work with the people, with the other beings and gods and goddesses. You know, showing homage, showing praise to them. And that's, like I said, another thing. I like to show homage and praise. So you'll see me, you know, do partnership deals. So anything you see me selling, that being and came in, or the archetype of that being and came in, to really help me and work with me and honor me in some type of way. And I'm honoring them back, you know, and with a powerful brand deal and with that product. So with that, when things, you know, especially when you have tough things, like if you check, we're going to talk about some of the things that Community Role Opener is about. And thank y'all for the likes, the hearts, the heart me, y'all. Send me some love. Send me some love. Some of the things the community opener is about, you'll see that, hey, you know, I'm honoring this guy. God is being my ancestor, somebody like that. But there wasn't that liked. You have to do a lot of road opening work, sweetening work, purification work on that energy to make sure your name, especially your name, so nobody won't taint or have a lot of negative gossip about your on your name. If you watch our previous road opening videos, you'll see my war cry when praying and charging up the candles for lighting and ceremony. You'll see that we do talk about purification of the name and getting your name cleansed and stopping the gossip and stopping the mess at work so you have financial stability at your jobs. And if anybody messing with you, we move them around or find them another job. But your job will be secured, your problem will be gone, but I don't deal with blocking people money. They'll just find another job. Okay. So that's some of the things we work with, we deal with, and making sure my clientele comes first. My clientele come first. So with that, you'll be able to feel secure, feel safe with our brand, our products, our company. And I value that. I value my clients. Anybody shop with me, I put you on a high pedestal in my heart, mind, body, spirit. So due to my coach background and my retail background of winning sales and winning souls like Jesus, you know, that's a big standpoint for me for growing up in the church and understanding that a spiritual awakening as well when I got of age. Okay, and that's another conversation, another walk with yourself and your people, your family, your lovers, and things like that. So remember, if you LGBT plus, if you queer, if you're in queer category, make sure the church you go to is queer related. You know, make sure they have you know, an area for you or friendly, queer friendly. Okay, if they not, don't invest too much in that church. Find your church so your prayers can really get answered and helped out. Okay, just speaking from some experiences and things like that. Yeah. But most likely, most churches, you do get it. You get it. But I'm just saying, if you have any issues, find a queer church that has good representation for everybody. Okay. But that's some of the experiences we deal with the community open and making sure the roles and making sure you're fed, making sure your desires are met. Okay, now get into my Reiki massages, my Reiki sessions, and what does that look like? What does the massage look like, Cedrick? I need y'all more to value massages. It's very peaceful, it's healing, and the soul needs it. Okay, I want y'all to really dive deeper into making sure you're getting your body touched on in a healing way with massages and working the oils, working the body, healing the soul, healing your meridians, healing the chakras, healing your brain, healing all those things so you can feel whole, you know, but also soul fed, soul food fed all the way through. So when the retrogrades, Mercury retrogrades, eclipses, life, car wrecks, breakups, all different type of things, lost job, you know, weird things happen, you'll feel healed, you'll feel safe, you'll feel put together, you'll feel, you know, all the above, you'll feel all right. So with that, I want to let's see, let's break down some things. Okay, so to understand my community opening more, you can watch this video over and over again, or just go out and visit different churches. Just like I talked about the queer churches a couple minutes ago, go out and visit different churches. Okay, go out and do, if they hosting events, go to try out the events, shake hands with people, and get in the conversation and get into doing things with different churches. Have your core main, whatever like that, but especially if you have products and you're an entrepreneur, it's good to have different churches, different groups of people backing you up, knowing your face. Those are some of the things I teach in my marketing class. I'm having a video soon. I'm about to film one after this video about my marketing branding. When you hire me for your branding management, I make sure you're comfortable and healed up to face different groups of people, so you have a strong standpoint, a strong victory with different marginals of people, and you're liked, but not liked, just not like respected and digested. People like you, people support you, but have you been digested? Will you last? Will those checks last? Will you stand the test of time? Ask yourself that. It's real out there. When that awakening starts at 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 years old, and you get ready at 27 to 28 to 30 years old, your Saturn return. But you go to a square first, and then the Saturn return a conjunction. You'll start getting, hit with, like, hey, I'm not myself right now. Come on. Everybody know that Southern music, the rap music out here in Louisiana. I'm not myself. Boosie, I'm not myself right now. I'm not myself right now. You're going to go through some things. So I recommend buying our community opener. Staying fast with us, being consistent. Remember, when you're doing things spiritual, I'm giving you my wisdom and my expertise. You want to do things in 6 months, or work with the number 6 weeks, 6 or 7 days. If you want days, 7 days, like God did. He created the earth in 7 days. I like working with number 7. But generally, when you start a ritual or cleanse or fast, 6 months, 2 years, 7 years, 14 years, 21 years, when you're doing something ritualistically, okay? Beyonce will be a good example, one of the big good examples of a 21-year career, strong, stamping it, strong. Now that's that. She's complete. When you study tarot with the Archangel Jophiel, Raphael, one of the archangels I work with holistically, you'll know that when you do 21 years of something, it's a completion. That's why I said at 23, 24, 25, 27, 26, 27, you start having a powerful awakening of like, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? I feel like I've been doing this my whole life. That standpoint. I feel like I've been doing this my whole life. And you have. What is next? Do I need to keep going? I would say keep going. But get your spiritual advisors, get your healers, and, find a different route with healing and timing. Make sure you take your time. You find family time. You find your children time. If you don't have any children, praying you do. I had to heal my issue with children and stuff like that. You have to grow up. It's late in life talk. But having your children is a blessing. Have your children, just be a better person. Go to therapy like I did, and you have a great relationship with your children. You have that good medium ground. You have that good standpoint. So with that, I would say keep fighting for your career. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That's why we're starting back with the dance team. In my community efforts, something bigger, something greater. I'm not playing with our sponsors and our donators. We're going harder, stronger, and really refining Neptune, refining our looks and our picks and our people, our classes, our modeling classes, our cosmetology classes, our makeup classes, our hairs, our weaves, everything, the clothes, how you're supposed to dress, how you're supposed to look, how you're supposed to smile. We teach Tyra Banks, a lot of Tyra Banks techniques and other great model techniques, not just for modeling, but just for life. When you walk in a room, you always want to smile with your eyes, okay? So as you look in my eyes, you see they just got lazy, but you want to smile. With your eyes, okay? So you want to learn all the facial recognition poses and different things like that. It's fun. I like the body. I have, like I said, Mars trine Pluto. I like working with the body, seeing what the body has to tell you. When you start studying magic, metaphysics, occultism, things like that, you'll learn to tell you quick when you have a good teacher. You have a good teacher. They tell you study the body. The body will tell you everything you need to do, especially massage therapy or Reiki when you study those healing art forms as well. They'll tell you, the body tells you everything you need to know. Okay? But again, community opener, we want you to learn the energy of being consistent and breaking that generational curse of not being consistent. We want you to learn good karmas, good fate techniques, and things like that, which are your personal fate and your true heart's desire here on earth, your clarity, your angel wings. We do pray for that, especially when you get our Reiki sessions. I really work, and you'll feel the angelic transformation and angelic healing over, like I said, a 2 period of time, not just 6 months, a 2 period of time. 6 months is you adjusting the trajectory of your desires, your life, getting things you want, like even pregnancy, union, getting things you want. The personal metamorphosis, butterfly thing, you transform into the body and spirit, that take a while. It take a while for you to like submit in and lock. And I learned that too with altars. Don't dismantle your altar. Make sure your altar is locked into like a contract with the guy, the beings as well. Guys, goddess, the beings, stuff like that. Because if not, they will crush what you asked for. You know. So just be mindful of that. Okay. So let's see. We talked about mission work, understanding your mission work, understanding your life, understanding needing Hercules power, you need strong strength. I recommend to all my clientele making sure you have the goddess Athena present as well, and maybe Hercules on your altars for that pick up that strength, okay? We also have we want to y'all to digest finding the right altar. So ask those questions. Get with me. We talk about all those things. What you're supposed to put on there. Making sure you have the 5 elements, ethers, including ethers. You know, you want all those things when you're trying to manifest your desires. Remember this. Write this down. Churches have altars. You can too. Churches have altars. You can too. Some people recommend putting in a garage, outside the home, different things like that. But I recommend making sure you build a safe place. If they do outside, you know how people have back porches. Get a screen door, screen thing. You know, like build it to where it looks like a screen room or something like that, so your altar won't be messed with. Okay. Also remember checking your spiritual advisor's resume. Make sure you're checking their resume to make sure what your desires are, that they align with your goals. Okay. Let's see. Healing water, spiritual bath. Understand we all take a regular bath with soap and water, but we need y'all to digest taking spiritual baths, herbal baths, and things like that, and understanding that kings and queens had those baths. But I want my regular people to have it as well, to be healed, especially our parents, okay? Our parents, all right? Tithing, offering, and your giving. What you give to TheanaHudson.com, what you give to my Baton Rouge Dancers Dance Company, what you give to me and my brands, you will see it grow and multiply. As you can see my resume over the past 15 plus years, you'll see. Like I said, I have all my state certifications, all my things, my licenses are still intact. All the money I receive, we do spend the right way, okay? I want y'all to, you know, get that like from me. Like you will see, whatever you give, the money you give, you will see it spun in the right way. And as again, you'll see my resume. Just take a look at my social medias and just come see all the stuff I have. You'll see that it is spun in the right way. Okay. We also I want you to really break free from the past. Not just this life, past lives, and understanding my past life regression sessions and healing those fears, those traumas, and things like that, okay? I also want y'all to know when to take it easy, especially during eclipses and having an extra backup for your success. People, we do get tired. So just remember that. I want y'all to digest, you know, asking for help. Okay, being asking for help and giving it. Don't be just all that give, receive, or give. I want y'all to have a good, healthy balance. All right. Talked about the $25 price. Okay. And we can close with my spirituality and things like that, what I study. Okay. So we have our community opener, ancestor veneration rituals, where we deal with removing obstacles, enemies. And what does that look like? Ask that question. Text me, comment below. What are obstacles? What are enemies said? I might not understand what you're saying. Anybody or anything that may be, any person, place, or thing that may be causing you a problem, we dissolve it. We work it out. We get you through it. Okay. We get you more peace on earth. Financial blocks, issues. We deal with helping you get increased luck. Okay. So with that, what is a financial block? Anything that's stopping you from making the desired money you want here on earth. That's grand in saying it, but generalize it. Your jobs, your 9 to 5, and plus now Age Aquarius helping people digest, going after multiple streams of income and making your hobbies great, making you making a third or second income of your hobbies or talents that you like, or that you just, you know, you do for fun, but now it's time to make money out of it. For a lot of people, all right? While the energy is there for it. And Increased luck. We talk about increased luck. What is increased luck? Again, we deal with favor, inspiration. You'll feel that push when you buy the community opener. You'll feel the inspiration. You'll feel that the angelic push to get things done and growing. Okay. We also have confidence. We deal with increasing your confidence, your success, your big money drawings in toward you, like those promotions at work, those lucky breaks. Like, oh my God, this benefactor, the sponsor came up to me, said we got the extra money for our house, we got the extra money for the cars. This. I got extra promotion at work, more money, more money, more money. My child has now been fighting for a job and wanting to work, and they're not gonna be relying on me. I get that a lot of people, kids, are relying on them right now. We're breaking that and healing that energy. You get protection at work and your protection of your money. And that's another thing with love. When you get things, let me know. You have to protect what you're getting. I mean, what you ain't got, okay? Ain't never on protection. Y'all have alarm system and things like that at your home. The car keys have a lock system on it. So protecting what you ain't got. You need to remember that. And if you don't get nothing else, get that. Protect what you have, okay? So by some of our protection rituals, our protection work. We also have our healing. Any blocks dealing with healing or cracked chakras. We help focus and heal all that up. We help with boosting your ancestral protection and healing. So we help working with the ancestors and ancestor veneration, what that looks like, praying and working with the ancestors. We also deal with spiritual protection, healing, cleansing, purification. You'll feel like nothing is really going. You'll feel like Jesus. When you walk through the church and people go from a church, you just feel so healed up and things like that. This is an extra line of boosting, a line of energy, especially for my gamblers out there. People that like to go to casinos and things like that, and or strip clubs and things like my strippers. So a lot of my target audiences is for people that like to gamble, people that like to work out, athletes and stuff like that, who want the branding and the luck and stuff like that, that deal with a lot of presentation and hosting events, and also people that deal with entrepreneur work. So anything dealing with entrepreneur work, I like to help out and help people get that boost of success for their stuff. Healthy relationships, peace of mind, better business, increased wisdom. Those are some of the things we deal with. You can look at all our websites, everything that we have going on. Check out our books, everything we have that help with gaining that wisdom and being able, because wisdom is you digesting your experience. So a lot of people don't use that word digest, and we're going to be using it until this Christmas. So start using that word as much as you can, because the nodes of fate change every 18 months, every 2 years. Remember, 12 and 12 plus 12 is 24. So every 2 years, the nodes of fate switch zodiac signs. So right now they're in Pisces, Virgo, and Virgo ruled the gut, the digestion. The sixth house is the stomach. And after that, that's when it's going to switch. The nodes of fate go backwards. So it's leaving from Pisces going into Aquarius. So with that, it's going to shift all y'all from this energetic to the sun in the heavens energetic. So more people, age Aquarius moments about to go down. So good luck. Go ahead and get my spiritual products and prepare. Digest, Virgo, South Node, prepare for the next wave, the next shift. And congratulations to all the LGBT plus twin flames out there. You should start seeing more NFL players, NBA players, celebs in their LGBT plus unions, their Ascendant Master unions. These unions that are coming in are high up. This is not no weak shit. These unions are coming in from God. These are high-level unions that need to be here on Earth. More heart-based unions, okay? When I say heart-based, Aquarius type heart-based. Energetics. These couples are going to be very, very bright. So just get ready for those shifts and those Ascendant Masters waking up. So again, thank you to all my Ascendant Masters, Saint Teresa, Our Lady of Charity, Saint Germain, a couple of my Ascendant Masters that I am. Thank you for all my stuff. Saint Jaquise, some of my Ascendant Masters that I am, and some of the saints I am for the people. Okay, but let's wrap up with one of the traditions I'm taking a walk with. I don't rush into things. Is Ifa. You know, that's way over there in Africa. We're not in Africa. I'm in the States. Okay, so understanding my ancestry, understanding where I come from. I have a lot of ancestry. Like maybe like 90% is overseas. I have about 10% in the States this way. So you'll see, like when my dance team pick back up, you'll see the feathers like New Orleans, the feathers from Mardi Gras, all those the birds, all the feathers in Brazil, things like that, the Mardi Gras and the things like that. You'll see that we have that on my dance team. Our uniforms gonna be so pretty, some beautiful stuff. So with that, you're going to be so happy, so proud of the things we do with our spirituality, with our the Mardi Gras and things like that. So with that, with the Ifa, is an ancient earth-centered spiritual tradition system of divination originating from the Yoruba people of West Africa. I have a strong link to Oya, all of them, Obatala, all of them. But I had Astro Oya conjunct my moon. So when I started waking up and started panicking, the energy of Oya started kicking in. And I didn't know it was Oya until a little later, because Obatala, after my near-death experience, Obatala and Orumula came first. And then I started working at the shop, one of the spiritual shops, and Oya just kept coming everywhere around me. And I'm like, okay, what is this? What do you want, lady? What do you want? You know, so I'm trying to figure out, like, what's going on with that. But when you have a moon, a celestial body, a planet, or an asteroid conjunct your personal planets, it's going to speak more to who you really are, okay, or how you are built, okay. Those are some of the things we're dealing with as we get of age, like 23, 24, 25, and up to 30, when the Saturn return is complete and that new wheel of energetics is starting up again for the soul. It's primarily modern day Nigeria and Benin. It provides a moral framework and guidance for living a balanced life, and it forms the foundation for many African diasporic religions like Santeria in Colombia. Okay. Key beliefs and theologies. The supreme creator Ifa theology is centered on the belief of Olodumare or Olorun, an all-powerful supreme creator of the universe. Something like God I seen. It's very beautiful. I like it. The Orishas, rather than praying directly to Olodumare, because they don't have a statue. If you try to buy one of these statues, they don't have the highest one. I think is, I say Obatala. No, that's Jupiter. That's Zeus energy. Olokun, Neptune, or Yemiya. One of them are Orumula. But yeah, when you start studying, you understand like certain ones you can pray to, you can't. You still can petition them, but you have a statue for your rituals. Practitioners interact with a pantheon of deities known as Orisha. Ogun, Oshun, Yemiya, etc. These Orishas act as intermediaries that govern different aspects of nature and human life. Orishas, when you start studying, they say they be the last ones you call on different gods and goddesses first, due to their wild behavior, or their wild energetics, or their wild energies and things like that. Then they become elemental. That you become so wild. Like I never forget one of my dancers said, "Oh my God, Coach said you're moving so fast." And I said, "What are you talking about?" The way I was moving felt like I was having super speed moment of when we was in a parade and something like that. Even down when one of the girls had a heart attack in the parade, it's like time stopped. And I had that aspect when I started researching astrology 2 years after that. The astrologist, she said you have Mars, quincunx, something, in your chart. So I said, okay, that's why I look like when I'm about to fight somebody or somebody coming against me. I always had a connection to Charm, Piper, all that. Like her, I always have a connection to telekinesis or something going like. I kept hearing in my spirit like stop. Like anybody had telekinesis or stopping power. To stop, leave me alone. And it started to manifest. So I'm like, what is this? I always knew as a child. I started practicing with water, hydrokinesis. You know, with Avatar. I'm still, I'm 33 years old, so I'm still young. So all the early 2000 kids, about Avatar, and the water bending, earth bending, and stuff like that. I was like, oh my god, this is so fun. But now, as I get of age, it's scarier. Now people are really this. So I'm like, okay, what do I need to do? I look so good. What do I need to do to digest these powers and stuff? Like, I'm normal acting. I'm a coach with fitness, hustle and bustle. I don't got time for powers. I gotta be spiritual. Church is enough, man. You leave it at church? No, you can't leave it at church. You have to go. You have to stay all this, man. You have to do all that. I'm serious. It's weird. Every time I pay tithes at church, they telling me go. I'm like my cousin. Oh yeah, I'm in this witchcraft big. I'm in this. All different cousins, all different people are telling me, about Sabrina. I'm being pushed to look at Sabrina. I'm looking at like, why I need to watch all this stuff. I want to watch Arthur, different stuff like that, and I'm being pushed into witchcraft. So I'm like, what is this about? Is somebody doing witchcraft with me? Do I need to practice it? That was young. Now, I'm like 15, 14 years old. Now I'm of age, and it's like I'm past my Saturn return. Even before my Saturn return, I had to study magic. My heart busted open. Jesus. So you was preparing me to become Jesus archetype. So you gonna have all those conversations at your awakening at 23, 24, 25 years old. So with that, I'm like, oh my God, do I need to go participate in classes, magic class, which shop I know to go to New Orleans? Do I need to stay out there? Do I need to, what do I need to do to understand or digest what's going on, So with that, I'm grateful where I'm in now, but I just wish I would just started practicing and paying for magic back then and not ignoring it. I ain't gonna say I didn't run from it, but just ignoring it. The calling. I had Jupiter square Neptune. I don't want to deal with saving people like in that way. But now it's like, oh my God, I have to. Or add a healthy balance to what I do. Okay. So we talked about the nature aspect of Orisha. Destiny. A core intent is that every individual has a chosen destiny or spiritual path. Ifa exists to help individuals align with their destiny and live in harmony with the world. Okay? They help people with their destiny live in harmony with the world. So I like the peace side of it all. But people are getting real nastier with the love situation. A lot of love in these couples, especially the down low men. That is the truth. Jesus. They don't want to come out, and it's aggravating. Is working on my last nerve. So please, divine masculine, step out your karmic fate and grow up, okay, and come out. Ifa is recognized as an intricate system of divination rather than just fortune telling. Okay, you deal with powers. Like with me linking to Oya, I have the power to see currents in music, in people, in your fate. I can look at a person, okay, well, this will go good with your career. Like I said, retail. This is pretty, this is ugly. Like I didn't know Oya ruled the marketplace. So when I started working with Oya energy, I'm like, oh, I'm you for real. So one of her stories is being a bearded lady. I know I am androgynous. I'm not just queer, I'm androgynous. I know I'm a powerful being. I know I'm old soul. I know I can get down, I can flip flop. I'm real good at it. I'm real seasoned beauty, real good. Licensed cosmetologist. I look good. I'm a true ascended master. You go look at those Buddha pictures and ascended master pictures where they walking in the garden and look real androgynous, real cute, real good. I'm one of them. But with that, I want y'all to digest balancing the LGBT. You have queer of the zodiac, androgynous zodiac, bitch of the zodiac. The bitches, how they say dogs and bitches, ancient time, and bitches is real. The different titles out there. Those are real that we call like the niggers, different derogatory terms that are really out there in the ethers, meaning like, oh, you really are that spirit. No, yeah, but I'm not. I can't say I don't identify with being like. I don't with racism. I don't have. I can't get mad if somebody is throwing racist slur. I don't get mad at all. I guess my Risha power, my power, whatever I got, is like this. It just rolls clean through me, and I'm like, well, that's on you. Goodbye. I'm going shopping. Um, is people may say nonchalant, but don't come off that. It's like, what's wrong with you? You mad? Why you mad? I have the power to get real with a person. I guess my experience is running stores and stuff like that, and operating big machinery, things like that, and the production value and stuff like that. I have the power to, and the resume to, check a person just like that, boom boom, like a blink of eye, and stop it. Okay, stop it. So hire Cedrick, for your said the marketing genius for all your events and stuff like that, or your brand. Okay, but what I learned with the divination side of Ifa, it deals with your spiritual gifts on a heightened level in the sense of like you're an X-Man. Something on an extreme level is extreme. Is extreme, okay? The priests are trained known as Babalawas males in Nafas female act as mediums through which the Orisha communicate. The process is the priests are sacred palm nuts, inkings, or a divination chain, opening on a wooden tray upon Ifa to generate specific signs or mathematical signatures. Okay. It's really earth, a lot of earth things. They're gonna tell you get some trees, get some bark, get some this, get some nuts, get some earth grains, all that in work when you're dealing with Ifa. The sacred text, these signs correspond to the Odu Ifa, a vast oral compass of 256 patakis filled with verses, mythology, and ethical teaching. Pataki just means stories. Okay. Priests chant these verses to help the seeker find guidance, veneration of our ancestors, respect for ancestors. So they deal with a lot of veneration for ancestors, a lot of working and healing past wounds, the past, cancer energy, earth energy, and the problems that dealing with the dead, and the soul not being healed and venerated, and you can feel your ancestors so much. Okay. And channeling them and becoming greater and better, okay? So ancestor veneration, Igun, is a major pillar of this Ifa spirituality in the Ifa community. Practitioners believe that ancestors continue to watch over us, their living descendants, and they guide their living descendants and honor them through prayers, offerings, and remembrance. Okay, so with that, you want to, take some classes, of course. Don't rush into nothing, and that's how I approach everybody. Don't rush. Take your time and get into those the classes and things like that to understand something before you just give your all to it. Okay, especially mastering spiritual baths and healing like that. Okay, so global influence. All right. During the transatlantic slave trade, Ifa was carried to the Americas and the Caribbean. To survive religious persecution, the tradition merged with the Catholicism and the Catholic churches. Catholicism and local indigenous beliefs, giving rise to several well-known spiritual practices, including Santeria, Cuba, Candomblé, Brazil, and Haitian Voodoo, Haiti. Okay. Some of these different aspects I just talked about, Santeria, Candomblé, Haitian Voodoo, are mirrors of what the true Ifa is. Okay. So when I do my classes and we talk about this, especially my 6-month classes, we have certifications, awards and trophies and stuff like that, and your stamps of honor and approval and veneration of yourself and your ancestors. You start learning the different dots. I teach people the dots, the pattern in all. Like, okay, so you have the Santeria, your Klumba, your Haitian Voodoo, your Ifas, all your different magics, your Wiccan, your all of them. And we learn each one. We show respect. We do tours. We take trips to different spiritual shops across the U.S. And we bless the place. We try to stay there a day, 2 days, and we bless those areas and let people, the spirits, know who we are. Of course, and that will help blessing your jobs, your walk, your feet, your life, your Neptune, your planets, your destiny. You have a good blessed destiny when you go pay homage to these pantheons and things like that. Think of what my brand does. My community opener will lead you to is like the United Nations. So that's my approach when I work with my clients. United Nations. Okay. So that's is what's going on when you dive into the global influence, the global. Give me 1 second. Paused. The global influence of it all. The global influence of it all, and you'll learn to respect everybody on a more heart-based level, and that's what I like to deal with due to my placements. Okay, I have Aphrodite conjunct my Venus. I'm very goddess of love, and I just can't take too much pain, abuse, and Hera, and Hercules. And champion. I have champion of champion conjunct my Venus as well. So I have the power to champion hearts and win hearts. So that's why I say when people do racist things or hate things, it's just like a for me. Okay. So with that, I want y'all to don't have a fear. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Okay. So if you're trying to understand more, book those sessions, have that conversation, and get with me now, okay? Check out my YouTube channel, check out all the other videos, check out everything my shop is offering, our classes, our products, our oils are amazing, our spiritual bath kits, our ancestor money kits, all our things we have that are going on right now. I want to do my own soaps, my bath bombs. I'm going to add those to our kits as well, and do some classes, hold some classes. Our incense, our homemade incense. I want to do. It's a lot I want to include, but we have to grow first. I'm trying to get more storefronts and more space for all that. Okay, so thank you all for our benefactors, our donations, our sponsors, and I'm so grateful for everybody, all our support, and congratulations to our new dancers, all the girls and guys that had joined our dance company. I'll be seeing all y'all more soon. You'll have all y'all things coming in with our benefactors. Thank you so much. Mwah. I love you all, my wisdom lights. And again, welcome to Age of Aquarius. This is a new place. This is a fear-based place due to Aquarius ruling the not just elevator, the escalator as well, where things can go up and people can fall from heaven. So be mindful of your fall. Be mindful of your rise. So I want to say thank you to all the people that have supported me on my journey and through my rise. And my fall was a long time. I don't play that. I'm not gonna fall like that. You're not gonna see me stumble too hard, okay? Due to my hard work ethic, I don't mind going to work out in therapy. So, okay. So I want y'all to just be mindful of that aspect, okay? So I love y'all. All you have questions, please book, write, journal, whatever you gotta do. Just get to us, okay? It's safe to be seen. Archangel Gabriel, it's safe to be seen. I love you all. Be blessed.